The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host. The new Black
Crypto in the morning, man. Good morning to you, beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street and the Money and Power Show as we present you guys crypto in the morning, keeping you up to date about what's going on in the world of crypto and letting you guys know some things that you might not know that could help you in your journey towards life-changing wealth here this morning. Thanks so much for joining us across all different platforms, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. Thanks so much for joining us as well. Go ahead, hit the like button, share button, follow button, subscribe button, all that good stuff, so you can let your peeps know that there's somebody that's on this airways talking about crypto and trying to bring you more info on crypto. Shout out to you, man. Thanks so much for joining us as well. That's what we got going on, man. While you guys are connecting, go and let us know what city, what state, what country you might be joining us from here today. What city, what state, what country. We're broadcasting from our virtual studios here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. And we just love to know just how far our reach is this morning as you guys are connecting. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I realize a little early, so you guys have got to catch up. It's a wonderful Wednesday, by the way. Yes, wonderful Wednesday. So shout out to all of our sisters that's in the house, man. Happy Black Woman Wednesday to you guys. In case you guys don't know, we do feature some of our sisters here on Wednesday. So tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to have our life-changing wealth conversation with a sister that's become a millionaire through real estate. So she'll be joining us here tonight on our Twitter Spaces combo. So if that's something that you are interested in joining us, make sure that you inbox us. If you don't know where we're at, follow us on Twitter at ERGJ_int, and make sure that you tuned in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear from a sister who's become a millionaire through real estate on our life-changing wealth series. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to get right to this thing here this morning. We're going to start today, though, with a little motivation for African-American success. Little motivation, and this comes from my brother Dennis Kimbrough, who I just continue to read this book, by the way. I just continue to read this book, Daily Motivation for African American Success. Today is November 10th, and the title today is Stand and Deliver. Stand and Deliver. And we got a quote from O.J. Simpson, the pro football great. I guess this is back in his day. He says this: the day you take complete responsibility for your life is the day you start to the top. You know, O.J. Simpson said, the day you take complete responsibility for your life is the day you start to the top. True words were never spoken. We live in a society where many people refuse to accept total responsibility for their lives. They blame others or circumstances outside their control for their current situation. They look outward for scapegoats and seldom look inward to find solutions within themselves. The victim mentality is detrimental to success and happiness because it denies the tremendous power within each of us to substantially direct our lives and destiny. Success is not something that randomly happens to you. It is not an accident. Rather, success springs from within. It begins with the right mental attitude and is achieved through persistent action. If your business or your job or your life is not going in the direction that you wish, do not point fingers. The problem is not your boss. It's not your spouse. It's not your employer. It is you. Simply look in the mirror and you will see the person responsible for your station in life. This is not to say that you have control over every facet of your life. You don't. But you do choose your response to each event, good or bad. Your present thinking and actions or lack of actions have brought you to where you are today. At this point, you might begin to blame yourself for all the opportunities you missed in life. Careful now. Blame is useless and will drag you down. Berating yourself isn't going to change past experiences. Instead, begin with a clean slate and focus. Everybody put in console focus and focus on what you can do now to move in the desired direction. And here is our affirmation for today. Feel free to jot this down as well. Our affirmation for today, repeat after me. I will now take responsibility for my future. I will now begin to take responsibility for my future. Now, how many guys know part of that responsibility is going to be your financial future? Taking responsibility for your financial future, where you end up, right? Where you stand, where you're going to be in the future has a lot to do with what you choose today, right? A lot of people didn't choose cryptocurrency back in 2014, 15, 16. That's okay. That could be a choice that you make today. It doesn't have to stay the same, right? A lot of people didn't choose to get into real estate. A lot of people didn't choose. There's so many things they didn't choose. They chose the alternatives, whatever that is for people. Okay. Now, yesterday I was out in the boonies, and I tell you, when you go out to some of these country places, I was in McDonough, Georgia. I ran past a community. I call it a landing strip community. This community was houses that had hangars, and in those hangars were airplanes. And I said to myself, there's got to be some $1 million homes over here, because they just get in their airplane, ride it on down to the little landing strip, and take off and go wherever they're going to go. All the houses had hangars. In other words, there was a second house on the lot, and that house had their airplane. And I started thinking different. I said, oh, Lord, I got to get around some different kind of people, because I'm trying to have airplanes as well. I mean, why not? Everybody put in the console, why not? I want you to think big. I want you to think super big, and then I want you to say this: why not? Right? A lot of times you'll think of all these excuses for yourself of why you can or why you won't or where you may never be. But I'm saying, why not? Why not me? Shit, if they can have an airplane, I can have an airplane. And I'll figure it out along the way. I'll get there by hook or by crook if that's what I really want. When I was younger, I wanted to be a pilot anyway, so I might as well have an airplane, even if I don't know how to drive that thing yet or fly that thing yet. When it comes to your dreams and the things that you want in this life, ask yourself, why not? Why not? Why not me? At any rate, here we go today, man. Crypto in the morning. And man, we got a power pack show up available for you here, guys, this morning. Want to make sure you guys you know about the crypto moves that you can make when you're looking at Facebook or YouTube. I do have a description, right, and of this video where you'll be able to click on some links. If you need those links and you're somewhere else, just make sure you inbox us as well. So we do have your Coinbase link to help you get started. If you want to get started in cryptocurrency, use that link so you can get some free stuff. We do have the Vault link if you want to get high interest rate returns on your crypto. And if you want to get some free stuff, you use that link. And I'll get free stuff, you'll get free stuff. It's called Group Cryptonomics. We have the BlockFi link that if you want to earn some higher interest on your crypto and you want to have the opportunity to actually get no credit check loans or backed by your collateral, you click on that link. You get some free stuff and I get some free stuff. And then last but not least, we do have the Ledger, right? So you can get to a place where you're protecting your assets on your own. That's going to be the Ledger, give you that greater protection. And if you have your crypto on these exchanges, use that link and I'll get something free. You'll get something free. I don't know quite what that is. I do offer crypto classes, crypto consultations, and I run a crypto club. You must ask yourself, where do you need to start? Crypto classes are really for the beginner. 101, 102, and now we're going to be launching 201s. We're going to teach you how to create your own NFT. We're going to be getting that in next Saturday. So make sure you click on that link to go to our classes. I'm actually creating a new space for the classes, so it'll be a little bit easier to kind of go straight to one site, which will be the Black Billionaires Club, which is where we have our club. So if you're a person that's been in crypto for a minute, but you've been a lone ranger, and you realize, man, there's so much going on in the crypto space. I need more eyes in other places that I can't be at the same time. And you want to work together. Everybody put in a team. Together, everyone achieves more. You want to work together. Well, then you say, hey, let me join the club. Let me get around like-minded people who believe that crypto is a tool to get us to a place where we are financially free. Now, if that's you believe that, go and put in console #crypto. Everybody don't believe that. That's cool. I said I want to get around like-minded people who believe that crypto is a tool, not the only tool, but it's a tool that can lead us to financial freedom. Help me get out of debt, get rich, and build wealth, all within that opportunity. And then we also offer crypto consultations. Maybe you're a person that you've been in crypto and it ain't been working out for you. You make you take 2 steps forward, you take 2 steps back. Well, it's time for you to probably get a plan and a strategy that you can execute that will work for you. And so I help you with that as well, with your crypto consultation, evaluate your risk and all that stuff. And then we help you to understand how you can attack the market based upon what you want to accomplish. Man, Fear and Greed Index, this lets us know how the market feels right now we were at extreme greed yesterday. We moved down a bit, and we'll see this reflected in some of the currencies. So I'm just still waiting a little bit. It's still super exciting and super hype and all that stuff. But what's going to happen, guys, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to start to see a little bit of decline because we're getting closer to another holiday. If you know anything about markets, when we get to the holidays, people are spending their money on other stuff, right? They're getting ready for Thanksgiving. They're putting their money on the table, and they're going to eat their money with their turkey. They're going to eat their macaroni and cheese. They're going to eat their money with the collard greens or whatever else they fix, okay? So their money is going towards the holiday season, being Thanksgiving, and then also Christmas following that up. So we'll have these dips in the market because people are allocating their funds for things in life that they enjoy, which hopefully is your family. So we're going to see that coming up as well. But what that means is that we're just going to start to open up some buying opportunities, right, for people that have researched what they want. They'll be able to get some stuff on sale. And that's how I like to shop, guys. I like to buy stuff on sale. So I just need to be patient a little bit. Everybody put it down, so be patient. Just got to be patient a little bit. That's okay. Take some time. I have more than enough money to save up so I can attack this market, man. What's going on in the cryptocurrency world? We're now at a $2.91 trillion market cap across the whole entire crypto market. That's how much money has been flowing into crypto. We are approaching silver territory. We're going to be passing over silver pretty soon as far as market cap is concerned. Bitcoin is at 66.8 right now. It reached a high of 68.5 yesterday, so it dropped down just a little bit. Ethereum, same thing. It's up to 4,700. It was at 48.37. It reached this all-time high the other day. I think yesterday it's down a little bit as well. The market is pretty much flat today, okay? So it's a Wednesday. We're not seeing a whole bunch of movement. Everything's pretty flat. And again, I'm just being patient. I'll see if anything really made any major moves. I don't think so. Loop Ring is up 63%. So that's one of those things that they did an update and they're partnering with someone. I don't remember. Litecoin is still moved up another 11%, which is very interesting. It was at 250 yesterday, but still way far away from its all-time high. Loop Ring is at its all-time high at 348. So I'd be very careful about trying to ape into Loop Ring right now. If you believe in Loop Ring, what they got going on as well. But for the most part, but the market is pretty flat. So not much to talk about here. Let's try and finish up, though. Let's try and finish up our 26 rules for getting crypto rich. Our 26 rules. We left off at 22 yesterday. So hopefully we can finish this today, and then we'll get into some other stuff as well that I'm super excited about. So number 23, crypto rules. This is from Millionaires. Say, hey, we went on a crypto millionaire journey, and we took notes on what worked, what didn't work along our journey, and they shared it here with their article. They said number 23, do not follow pump and dump groups. Do not follow pump and dump groups. They are very risky. Normally, when the price reaches a certain level, a whale will dump and the price will experience a very fast drop. Chances are that the price will never recover and you will lose money. Do not follow pump and dump groups. Now, some of you guys, you like that stuff. You like the Wall Street bets and all that stuff. I get it. Hey, you do what you do, right? All right, hopefully it works out for you. Number 24, this happened to me just yesterday. Do not fall for scams. I didn't get scammed, but I recognize that scam. I got a little email that said it was from Coinbase, and it wasn't from Coinbase. Right? I always check the little head and say, okay, where exactly was it come from? They were talking about get some Doge for free and all this stuff. I didn't click on nothing. Don't click on nothing. Okay? Don't click nothing. I just immediately spam delete. Get that thing out of here. But do not fall for scams. I want you guys to understand that the thief will cometh at night, okay? The thief is coming. He's coming to steal, kill, and destroy. So as soon as you make progress, as soon as you start to move forward, you got people, you got eyes, you got the viruses that's trying to come and attack your progress. You got to understand it. You are going, listen, it ain't, where there is no struggle, there is no progress. So you're going to deal with this. And hopefully we help you not to, right, get taken advantage of. So such as free giveaways, which require you to send your crypto to another address. Don't fall for that. Comments on Twitter and YouTube where people say they made money with some person. Don't fall for that. Impersonators of big influencers. Don't fall for that. Here's the story I wrote about how my friend Steve lost $20,000. Oh, I'm not going to read that. Anyway, so again, how many guys have gotten some spam comments on your Instagram? You got some spam stuff, the requests from people that, people, it happens mostly on Instagram for me. It don't really happen on Twitter for me a lot, maybe in Facebook a little bit, but Instagram is the worst. I mean, Lord Jesus, I mean, I get so much, I be just block. I think I'm running out of block space. I think I'm running out of block space on Instagram at this particular point. I might have just to shut my Instagram account down. I don't know what's going on. But at any rate, I get the comments on my YouTube, and I get the comments on my somebody try to get me on my Facebook business page. I get the send me this and you're gonna win this stuff on Instagram. Come on now. I was born tonight, but not last night. So hopefully y'all don't fall for this stuff. Okay. Yeah. If it seems like it's too good to be true, it probably is. Okay. All right. But I get it. Sometimes our eyes are bigger than our wallet. We try to go for the gusto and stuff that we don't know, nor do we understand. We end up doing it, and then we lose, and then we blame it on them. We blame them for stealing from us when we were actually the victim and we fell for it. And you should be blaming yourself too. Why the hell did I fall for that? I knew before I clicked that button that something didn't smell right. But yeah, my greed within me said, let me go for it. Okay? Now I'm just trying to tell you, do not fall for scams. They are coming, right? They're coming. They're always coming. As soon as people make some progress, they start popping up. Y'all remember the little flower susu thing? As soon as people got their stimulus check, the flower susu came out again, like it wasn't around before, right? There's nothing new under the sun. Everybody put that in the comments below. There is nothing new under the sun. They keep trying the same stuff because the same stuff keep on working. This is the law of numbers, the law of averages. They reach out to enough people. There's gonna be enough stupid ones that click the button. Okay, they don't need about 2-3 of them out of the 3,000, 5,000, 50,000 people. It's on clockwork. All they need is just 1 or 2 stupid people to click the button, and they good to go. Okay. Number 25. This is a big one. And this is what I believe. Once some of my sisters on this Black Woman Wednesday get this thing, y'all are going to be excellent. I believe you guys are going to be excellent investors, excellent traders. Once you get this, control your emotions. Do not be jealous of others when they made a lot of money. Feel happy for them and learn from other people's experiences. Don't get frustrated if you lose money. Learn from your mistakes. It's a long-term learning process. I also lost money before, after I started to buy crypto. Control your emotions. All right, that's probably the most difficult challenge when it comes to investing or trading, is controlling your emotions. And I'm telling you, man, when my sisters do this, oh Lord, it's a wrap. Because you know why? Because my sisters, y'all just know how to shop, in my opinion. Y'all know how to shop. Y'all know how to find good deals. Y'all know how to find bargains. Y'all know how to find stuff undervalued. But y'all ain't that great on controlling your emotions. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Because I think y'all gonna make. I just see a whole army of sisters. I don't know if it's gonna be a sister crypto club or what. I don't know what's going on. But the sisters are stepping up. The sisters come to class. The sisters learn all that they can learn. The sisters trying to pass that thing down to their children. I don't know what. The brothers don't always show up, but the sisters be showing up. But y'all do this. Number 25. Y'all get y'all emotions in check. Woo, Lord! It's how many y'all? If you're a sister, you vibing with me, okay? If you smelling what the Rock is putting down, okay? What are you smelling what the Rock is cooking? Let me know. Am I lying or am I lying? Or am I telling the truth? I don't know. Right? Y'all get that thing together, y'all emotions. Whoo, Miss Ferguson. Oh Lord, Miss Moss. Oh my goodness. Miss Johnson. Whoo, Lord, I mean, yeah, money. I'm just trying to tell you, man. Control your emotions. Hey, here's the thing, man. Emotions make terrible masters, but excellent slaves. Say that again, people in the back. Emotions make terrible masters, but excellent slaves. You can control your emotions. You realize this stuff like this happen all the time. When you start watching crypto for me, that can help you. You start watching it, even before you invest in, you start watching, just see all the swings and stuff. You're like, oh, that's just normal. This just happened. You're in real estate, you start realizing this is how the market go, and stop affecting you so much. This just comes shit that just happened. You begin to realize, you begin to understand this thing called life. Why do I say that? Because here's the deal. In life, period, after a recession comes appreciation. We see that all the time. After the Great Depression, after the dot-com bubble, when things go down, they come back up. It's just the way people, humans are. We don't stay down long. We just don't. Okay? And then after appreciation, matter of fact, this is a good old Bible study, right? What did they say? I think it was Isaac. He went to the prophet. The prophet told him, right, store up for 7 years. Because after the storage comes in your storehouse, there will be a great famine in the land for 7 years. You got to be ready. Everybody put it down, so get ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for the famine, right, as you prepare for the feast. Oh, Lord, hey, is that the preacher coming out of me? I must got on my nice little cloth today. Huh? You got to get ready. Let me say that again. You got to get ready during the famine so you can build up during the feast. And you build up during the feast so you get ready for the famine. It just keeps happening over and over again. This has been happening for more than 2,000 plus years. The question is, how we learn? Do we do this type of study? I don't know. Number 26, and this is our final one from the Millionaires. In question, they say, patience is the key. If you're about to lose your patience, refer back to rule number 10, zoom out Bitcoin price chart and look at the long-term trend. When you begin to look long-term, you begin to look at your trajectory in life, 5-10 years from now, it helps you to be patient today. Because you're not playing for today, you're playing for tomorrow. You're doing what you're doing today so that tomorrow will be a better day. Tomorrow will be a better place. Tomorrow will be a much more your opulent space for you. You understand that you're on a journey and you're just taking a step today, but you haven't reached your ultimate destination. So if it's the hill or the valley, you keep moving forward. Everybody put it down, so forward only. Let me tell you something. When I developed the mentality of forward only, there's certain things that just don't bother me no more. I mean, there's certain things that used to get on my nerves. Certain little things that used to be my little things that just, you know what I'm saying, my I don't know what it's called, but the little things that just sort of tick me off, it don't bother me no more. Because I'm forward only. That don't got nothing to do with me getting out of debt, me getting rich, and me building wealth. I can't even hear some of the stuff that y'all talking about, y'all arguing about, and all that good stuff, wasting time, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, it says idle chatter leads only to poverty. That sounds like idle chatter to me. That ain't got nothing to do with me on my mission and where I'm headed toward. So I'm sorry, I hear you, but I ain't listening. Forward only. I'm telling you, once I developed that, it got easier. What y'all talking about? Oh, they ain't got nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do with the journey I'm on. I'm gonna let y'all have that. Let me keep it on. Forward only. I'm telling you, 90% of the game is mental. 90% of the game is psychological. 90% of the game is emotional. What are you allowing to distract you? That's a good question to ask this morning. What have you allowed to distract you from getting rich? It's not that it wasn't available to you. It's something has taken your time, something has got your attention, and it ain't got nothing to do with you getting out of debt, getting rich, or building wealth. And it's not that it's bad. It's just a choice. What's got your attention? That's what I like to know this morning. Put that in the comments below. What has got your, listen, somebody got real with me on Instagram. They said, my job has been getting in my way. Somebody getting real up in here on this beautiful Wednesday morning with our beautiful black women on Happy Black Woman Wednesday. What's got you distracted? What's keeping you back? What's holding you back? We go back to what we read this morning. It's something that got to do with you. Okay? Zakiya said, fear losing money. Oh, man, Zakiya, you ain't been hanging out. Well, you must clearly ain't been hanging out with me long enough if you talking about the fear of losing money. And then, matter of fact, we're going to have to talk. You need some more one-on-one or something, because clearly, with all the risks that you've been taking with your business and stuff like that been working out, that's a false fear right there. I'll knock that thing up out of you. I'm just trying to tell you. Let me get a hold of you. Let me get my sock, and I'm going to just bop you. Woo, homie, don't play that. Not you. No, not you. Somebody else could have said that. And I would have believed them, and it might be there. I might even have a little bit, but that just means I don't know what's going on. But not you, okay? Anybody else? What's been distracting you? What's been keeping you from living your best life? Huh? And part of that best life is the financial component, okay? It's the smallest part, but it's pretty damn important, okay? It's pretty dang on important, okay? Now, We got some more stuff to cover. I mean, we got plenty of stuff to cover. I think I'm going to take a break right now, get some water, and then we're going to get right back into this thing here on Crypto in the Morning. We'll be right. We'll be right back. Yep. Whew. Oh, yeah. All right, beautiful people, man, we are back. Thanks so much for joining us again. For those that have been with us since the beginning of the show, of course, there's some people that might catch the replay. If you've been enjoying the show, go and give them some hand claps in the chat saying, man, you appreciate what we're doing here, just trying to educate our people about this life-changing wealth opportunity that anybody can take advantage of. But we do have the Black Bazaar, which is our sponsor. Of course, yes, I do have my own commercials. Man, check us out, man. Simply going to the website, theblackbazaar.com, theblackbazaar.com. This little thing you see behind me, this is what we call a tapestry or a backdrop. We got plenty of those. And we've also added some new items, which is going to help you to combat, right, this season, right, cold season, flu season, all that stuff. So we're creating a new natural health care section on our site that you will be able to, shop and find some cool stuff, elderberry products, echinacea products, golden seal, all that good stuff, that I'm learning more about, okay? So feel free to check us out by simply going to the website, www.theblackbazaar.com, www.theblackbazaar.com. We want you guys to remember this, that once you shop black, you never go back. All right, once you shop black, you never go back. All right, let's get right back into this thing, guys. What's going on with the Sanford Crypto Wednesday? What are you buying and what are you day trading in? I hear that. It's actually, I call this Black Woman Wednesday, by the way. We do crypto every day, but Black Woman Wednesday here today. So let's take a look, man. I want you guys to be informed of some other stuff that's going on down the pipe. Man, Apple CEO Tim Cook, I know you guys heard this yesterday. CEO Tim Cook says he holds crypto. Apple CEO says he owns crypto, but the company doesn't have any plans to invest in the asset class. So it's a personal investment. Apple CEO Tim Cook says, I own crypto. Now, we found out yesterday 2 of those cryptos that he owns, if not less, we know, are Bitcoin and Ethereum. So again, right? Billionaires are buying Bitcoin. Why not you? Okay. CEO also confirmed that he personally owns crypto, though implicitly stated that it is not investment advice, but his personal opinions in regards to his own portfolio. Furthermore, the company Apple does not have any holders in crypto, nor does Apple have any plans to join the countless companies that have already added crypto to their portfolio. However, there are other things that we are definitely looking at, said Tim Cook. So here's the go. The shift to cryptocurrencies among traditional financiers could be attributed to the effect of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, large stimulus packages from central banks, and a decrease in government trust. Many corporations accelerated this trend by making headline investments in Bitcoin amid the weakening of the taboo of crypto. So big money, right? Big money Tim Cook, Big Money Cook is over here investing in Bitcoin. Question is, why not you? This is a billionaire. I don't know about you, but I asked myself, what would billionaires do? And I began to do that, and that helped me to get better. Add some zeros, get some extra digits in my account. Here are some companies that have invested in Bitcoin. MicroStrategy, probably heard that by Mr. Michael Saylor. They have over 100,000 Bitcoin in value today. There's over 7.6 billion they have invested in Bitcoin. All right, Tesla, right? Tesla owns over 42,000 Bitcoin. They have invested over 2.8, almost $3 billion in Bitcoin. That's Elon Musk companies. Galaxy Digital Holdings holds over 1,600 Bitcoin. Investment of $1.1 billion into cryptocurrency. Square, the same CEO that owns Twitter, Jack Dorsey, they have over 8,000 Bitcoin that they have invested in on their company books, right? That's the business books, right? That's over $500 million invested into cryptocurrency. Again, the question is that they are investing in Bitcoin. They are investing in crypto. Why not you? course, we can think we're smarter than billionaires too. I know how that is. Now, listen to this. This is a pretty interesting story. Empire is currently, look at this. I found this interesting yesterday. I was listening to the radio and I was like, what? And I said, let me find it. Empire is currently offering prepayments to artists through Bitcoin. Wait a second. Let me take this down a little bit. What are you saying? Empire is currently offering prepayments to artists in Bitcoin. What? So if you think cryptocurrency if you think cryptocurrency was a game, well, think again. It has taken on so many different paths and is now revolutionizing the music industry. Right? Today, San Francisco-based company Empire revealed that signed artists have the option of receiving upfront payments. According to Billboard, founded in 2010 by founder and CEO Ghazi, Empire, a distribution company and record label, now offers artists the option to receive upfront payments via Bitcoin, via Cash App. This new payment system is an option that says Empire will be part of the new way to innovate financial tools for artists. Empire has several rappers, including Young Blue, 42 Doug, and the late King Von. However, Atlanta rapper Money Man was the first artist to receive a $1 million upfront payment through a decentralized digital currency, which is currently worth just under 15 Bitcoins. That's about 68,000 per digital token. Uh-oh. So things are changing up here. Now, I'm the type of person I start asking questions. Like, okay, wait a second. Why would you pay up front? Number one, for someone to get Bitcoin up front, and it's still relatively early, that $1 million payment could very easily be a $10 million payment by the time they get around to spending it. I mean, when you're getting paid in Bitcoin, you're getting paid pretty much a deflationary asset. You get paid as something that can actually go up in value. It's different than when you get paid $1 billion in dollars. We get paid $1 million in Bitcoin, and it's been rising from $1,000 4 years ago to $68,000 today. You start asking yourself, would I rather get paid in dollars or would I rather get paid in Bitcoin? And then exchange that Bitcoin for dollars when I need it. So this is why we start moving into strategy. This is why the crypto consoles are so valuable. Because you began to strategize about how you can make the thing do what it do and still live your life. Still run whatever you got to run, still pay whatever bills you got to pay. But here's what I said this morning. When it comes to getting rich, what I realize now is I've studied billionaires. I wrote a book about billionaires, and I'm working on my way to become a billionaire. I said most people, it's not about making the money. Most people simply won't make the time. They won't make the time to learn what they don't know. They won't make the time to come to class. They won't make the time to get rich. Now, here's the deal. I'm not saying that people don't work hard. The problem is they work hard for the money instead of having their money work hard for them. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The problem is they do work hard. They work hard for the money instead of allowing their money to work hard for them. And that's where they make their mistake. They don't know. I get it. We ain't learned that part. I know. Investing wasn't a normal conversation that we had growing up in our household. But as I'm learning more, I'm sharing more. Let me say it again for the people in the back. We do work hard. We do. We put in the hours. We sit in traffic. We do all that stuff. Nothing wrong with that. That's honorable living, right? But the problem is we haven't learned how to make our money work hard. And that's the difference between middle class, which pays for everything. Middle class pays for the poor and the rich. It's how you move from being a have-not until being a have. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, there were no financial class in high school either besides math. I know. I get it. Now it's a choice, though. Financial education is a choice. We can't say it's not available for us to learn. We can't say they didn't institutionalize us with the information, but we can't say the information isn't available. It's just like anything else. When I wanted to find it, I went looking for it. When I went looking for it, I found it. When I wanted to find the marijuana, I looked for it, I found it. When I wanted to find the alcohol, I looked for it, I found it. When I wanted to have sex, I looked for it, and I found it. When I wanted to find financial education so I could take my finances to another level, I found it. Question is, what are you looking for? Your book tells us, seeking you shall find. What are you seeking? I want to tell you this. You are finding exactly what you're looking for. Now, maybe in your mind that, maybe one day, someday, soon, someday, one day, I'll come across some information. Maybe one day somebody will pass something down to me. You're the prisoner of hope. But the person that says, you know what, I know there's something out there for me. I know I can do something different. Let me go find it. How do you think you found me? How do you think you found me? Now, one day you scroll, you say, okay, I'm looking for something. You found a brother that was talking about what you were looking for. Now you're following. How do you think? And it's the same way it works for everything else in your life. You will find exactly what you're looking for if you look for it with intentionality. You look for it consistently. You can't just look once. This is hide and go seek. That stuff moving all the time. You can't just do it once. You know how long I've been looking for financial freedom? Every day. Every day. And guess what? On my journey, I found some financial losses. I found some financial gains. I came across this thing called Bitcoin because I was looking for new opportunities. And next thing you know, I said, this is it. I done struck gold. That's how it worked for me. I don't know how it works for you. Guys, he talked to the Billboard about Money Man receiving his progress through Bitcoin. Money Man is a progressive thinker and has a thumbs up on the crypto pulse, he said. When we started innovating financial tools for our partners, I felt it was an organic start to start with him as the first artist to receive the progress of empire as Bitcoin. So paying artists in advance, upfront payments. I mean, this is, that's big time, prime time, all time for some of our entertainers that are out there that still don't know how to get to the money. You know music, but you don't know business. I don't know what's going on. We got to work on that. Hey, look at this. We talked about this, man. We talked about some of these loans that take place on this thing called NFTs. NFTs is actually an asset. Someone took out a $1.4 million loan with an NFT as collateral. What? And some of us still don't think these NFTs are valuable or can be valuable. Hey, that's why we got a class coming up next Saturday. Teach you how to make your first NFT, which could be a piece of art, could be some music, could be some recipes, could be a book. I mean, it could be anything, any digital file you can turn into an NFT. You may not know that, but that's why we got the class coming up. So I'm saying to myself, you just never know if what you have made, what you have created, could be worth $1.4 million. It may not be worth that to you in your head. But it could your trash could be somebody else's treasure, and you are literally sitting on a gold mine. You literally are. Your brain, your intellect, your energy, your time, your effort, you are literally sitting on a gold mine. I mean, my goodness. $1.4 million for an NFT? Somebody think it's real. Real enough to advance $1.4 million to somebody, for them to use however they want to use. Now look at that. That loan was backed by a NFT, which was an asset. Therefore, the credit was not necessary. The credit's not necessary when you have collateral of your own, because now you're exchanging that collateral for access to capital. And then when you pay that capital back, you get your ownership back. It's like what you got some title loan places and stuff like that. The problem is most people don't pay it back because they have no discipline when it comes to their finances. This is why people's credit is jacked up. They have no discipline when it comes to their finances. They want the money, they use the money. They borrow the money, they don't pay it back. But see, here we begin to change the way that we think. We say, okay, well, now I'm not taking this money until I got a plan first. Everybody put console plan first. I need to plan first. Then when I get access to the capital, because the capital will come to you. When you get access to it and you got a plan, now you got to do is execute your plan. Boom, bam, now you win it. Because I've used the money now to invest in something. I've used my money now. That money that I got from somewhere else, I used it to grow that money. And then I could easily pay it back because my money was doing its dang on thing. But I had a plan first. When I took my first crypto loan, it just sat there for about 2 months because I was like, wait a second. Before I go do anything with this $10,000, I need to put together a solid plan. It's almost like a business plan. But I call it a money plan because it was my business. Then I found some smart things to do with that money to make sure that at the end of the day, if I should do something stupid, I can still pay this loan back because I don't need no more of that. I don't need my assets. See, that's the difference. When you got something on the line, you got something on the line. See, my collateral is my assets. My assets is on the line. Before is my credit. Who cares about that? That's just a number. But now I got my assets on the line. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I keep my assets. Huh? Everybody also make sure. You're gonna make sure. If your house was on the line, if the apartment building that you own was on the line, if your commercial loan was on the line, I don't know about your car. Your car could be on the line. You can let that thing go because you feel like you can get a car anytime. But if your assets are on the line, you paying that back. You're gonna find a way. Okay, that you ain't gonna lose. You're not gonna lose $1 million in assets over a $10,000 loan, right? That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. I'm not gonna lose $500,000 in assets over a $5,000 loan. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, that you gotta be. That's much like too stupid to do. If you do, you away. You really don't need. You really need somebody to manage your money if you're gonna do that. Okay. So why am I showing this? I'm showing it because people are finding value in the creation of what somebody else has created to the point that it says worth at least $1.4 million. Now we know that the loan that was given out, it doesn't represent the value of that NFT. It represents a loan to value. The loan is $1.4 million. They must value that NFT at least probably $5 or $10 million. Would you agree? I mean, if you were a bank and you said, okay, I'm gonna give this man some money, but I got some collateral, but I want to make sure that collateral supersedes the amount that I'm giving them. I'm going to look at probably a 25, 30% LTV, something like that. That puts me in the neighborhood of $5 to $8 billion that this NFT must be worth in the marketplace. After they evaluated that, right? If you were a bank, that's probably what you would do to make sure that, hey, if y'all don't pay this money back, I can go easily sell this thing and liquidate this collateral to get our money back. So loans have been issued for $1.4 million using the crypto platform NFT5, which we'll have to take a look at. That'd be interesting for us to learn about that. The terms of the deal are 30 days, a 30-day $1 million loan, 9.969 APR. Well, that's interesting. 30 days. Now, there's somebody out there in this world who know that they could turn $1.4 million. They could flip $1.4 million in 30 days. That's not a year. This is 30 days supposedly. Now I don't know if even if this article is not legit, I don't know. But it's damn sure look, it's interesting to me whether it's legit or not. It's hopefully to change the ways you think, regardless of how credible this article is. So just start thinking like a bank. Like, wait a second. Wait a second. Let me ask you this. Let me ask in the comments below. Let's just be honest. If you had access to $1 million today, you were trading places, so to speak. Can you even fathom what you would do, what you could do, what's possible for you to flip that money in 30 days? In other words, turn that 1.4 million, double that money into 3 million. What would you do? And this is how I want you to start thinking, because the money is coming, but it's only going to, but a fool and his money will soon part ways. So even if you do get the money, I don't want you to be like most of the NBA players that spend it all, and the next thing you know, they broke within 5 years after they retire. They get plenty of millions. Baseball player, football player, don't matter. Entertainers don't matter. What would you do, though? All right, guys. Crypto lender Nexo is in the news. They have acquired a stake in U.S. broker-dealer Texture Capital. This is much bigger than you think. Cryptocurrency lending platform Nexo, which some of you guys have, has announced a strategic investment in Texture Capital, an SEC-compliant broker-dealer. So they're looking to go from decentralized, in a sense, to more of a centralized, connection, so they can pass some of these regulations and they won't get audited and all that good stuff. This is big news. Although it seems small to most people, this is pretty big news. Honestly, not sure. That's Ron. That's being honest. But we start to think, we start to change the way we like, wait, what would I? We start thinking about that stuff. I mean, when you realize you're gonna be a millionaire, you start already feeling the money. You're like, oh, wait a second, I can feel this coming. And if I feel it coming, and it's just a matter of time, then I start moving in the way that a millionaire will move. Okay, what do I need to do with this 1,000? Okay, what do I need to do with this 10,000? What do I need to do with this 50,000? What can I do with this 100,000? I mean, it starts happening. I don't know why. It just do, because you're around the right people, probably. You're probably in the right rooms that talk like this. A lot of people ain't joined the Black Billionaires Club. They're not talking like this on a regular basis. They're not, they don't expect. I expect great things are supposed to happen to me. Everybody put that in the comments below. Great things are supposed to happen to me. I expect it. Whew. Lord Jesus, I don't know who up this morning, but great things are supposed to happen. I'm supposed to get rich. There's no way in the world I could be writing a book on the Black Billionaires Club. There's no way in the world I could be running a club called the Black Billionaires Club and me not be on my way to being a Black billionaire. I'm just putting myself, like Miss Play to Win said, I'm just putting myself in a vibration. It's just a good vibration. Such a sweet sensation. Okay? Great things are supposed to happen to me. What's going on, King K? The crypto class. I'll send it to you. It's cut off. I'm sorry, it's cut off. That's why I'm gonna find a short link to do it. It says cut off. I'll send it to you, King K. All right, Discord. You guys heard of Discord? That's that's a big space in the crypto space. So most people have like a Discord channel server in the NFT space. Discord CEO teases integration with Ethereum with the Ethereum wallet MetaMask. So to make it easier for people to do look at this, to make it easier for people to do business straight through Discord some type of way. It's gonna be pretty dope because you get into these Discord servers right now. What they're doing, they got a Discord community and they take it over to Twitter and then they try to promote and all that good stuff. Well, what if MetaMask was now directly linked through Discord? Then that's going to allow them to basically bypass that whole Twitter thing and Facebook thing and all that stuff. Especially if they've already built up a big enough community, right? This is about bypassing stuff, bypassing these exchanges, right? Great things. That's right, Laquana. Great things. That's right, Traveler. Right. I'm getting it now. We deserve absolutely the real to Dennis Johnson. We got a realtor call tonight, man. Hopefully you join. We can get you on sometime. That's right, Rich Brother Sims. Brother A rounds out to Miko Gregory Jane. Great things are supposed to happen to me. All right, so pretty interesting. Then look at this. Now, we talked yesterday. On Friday, we got the CEO of this NFT project that will be joining us. And they're on a Solana blockchain. And one of the ways you get Solana, you have to, one of the ways is to get a Phantom wallet. Well, look at this. Phantom wallet, which is basically a browser extension, preps mobile launch. So you can actually get it on your mobile device. It's going to make it easier for people to get Solana, easier for people to participate in the Solana ecosystem. They decide to do that, which reaches 1.2 million users on Solana. So Phantom Wallet has 1.2 million users, and that's before they go mobile. They go mobile, making it easier for people to get that wallet, which makes it easier for people to get access to Solana. That means, obviously, more than likely, that Solana continue to have people continue to ape into Solana, which happens to be the fifth largest, I believe the fifth at this particular time, largest cryptocurrency in the world. All right? Things are happening. Things are happening. Okay? Things are happening. All right? So that's what we got for you here this morning. I want to make sure again, guys, that let's take a look at Solana real quick. Tomorrow. Oh Lord, we finally got done with the 26 rules. So now I'll be able to move over to something I'll be sharing with you guys tomorrow on a Black-owned music artist NFT thing. I want to go over that, and we got a couple of things I've been wanting to get to now that we finished our 26 rules. What do I think about the Jax wallet? I don't have a thought on the Jax wallet. I don't know what the Jax wallet is. I had to look it up. I would have to look it up and give you what's called. Inbox me the link and I'll check it out for you. There's so much going on in crypto, guys. I don't know everything. I just let you guys know that I try to keep as much as I can, just like you. Solana is the sixth most valuable cryptocurrency in the world. Okay. So, guys, here's the deal, man. We've gone through our 26 rules. Those that have been with us for the past 4 or 5 episodes, you hopefully got all 26. You're taking notes, right? Things that you can tackle. We do a lot of this stuff in our group. All right. So again, if you're in the space and you realize you need to be with a team, you need to work together. So we can all get this thing together. We can work on our mentality, work on our emotions, all that good stuff, make some great, smart money moves together. Well, you're invited to join the Black Billionaires Club, which you can find at www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. We'll be adding our classes and all that stuff. We'll have that done by Sunday. We're creating a BBC University. So it'll be an easy place for one-stop shop. You can get the club, you can go to classes and all that stuff. You want to do that instead of me having stuff all over the place. So I'm working on bringing it to a more focused, centralized space. King K over YouTube. I know that you need to get the class link, so I'll send that to you. I'll try to respond to your message here today and get that over to you. It's just cut off. When I copy and paste, some stuff get cut off. Anyway, any questions for me though? I got about 10 minutes for Q&A, which is AMA. Ask me anything, and I'll try my best. If I can answer it, I'll answer it for you. If you got some value out of the day, love for you to share your feedback in the comments below. just identifying that you did get something, you learned something, some takeaway that you took from the day. If you did have a takeaway, but you're not really all that great with words, you just, it's just a whole lot, you're overwhelmed, just throw some pineapples in the chat, okay? Pineapples is a representation of our Kevin Hart moment that he said we're going to learn something today, and I actually did learn something today. So throw some pineapples in the chat if you got some value, if you took something away from today that you didn't know before. But that Empire thing was pretty damn dope. Apple CEO, pretty damn dope. And we're just continuing to watch the market, okay? Continuing to watch the market. But I will say this, and I'll say this again. Listen, I've done a lot of stuff. I worked a lot of places, probably just like you, right? At this particular time, right? Crypto is where it's at, okay? Now, it's not that real estate isn't still doing what it does. It's not that stock market is doing what, but crypto has clearly outperformed every other asset over the past decade. Clearly, easily, and it's still doing it. When I still compare what I'm getting as far as rewards or dividends on crypto versus what's available in the bank account versus what's available in the stock market, crypto is king. When I start looking at the appreciation of assets from real estate to stock market to crypto is king. So again, hey, whatever, do whatever, diversify, but consider at the very least making crypto a part of your portfolio, and more or less do it if at the very least do what Tim Cook did, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Do what Tim Cook did. It's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then you go as far down the rabbit hole as you would prefer to go. We go far because we're a crypto club. Matter of fact, we got a meetup coming up in December. I'm going to be scheduling that this weekend for our people in Atlanta. We do have our first crypto club meeting where we can actually kumbaya. I can put this big old arm, elbow around your neck and squeeze it real tight and let you know that I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper, and we can get rich together. Okay? Latrice Brown, where should I start? If you are just beginning, Latrice Brown, I would say start with a class. I do have classes available, and then also start probably with the crypto, with a wallet. You got to get a wallet to get started. Now, again, it's a place to start, not a place to stay. So in the comments description of this video, you'll see a link for Coinbase, and you'll also see a link for where our classes are. If you have any issues with the links or whatever, just inbox us, Latrice, and I'll make sure you get that so you can get started. But basically, the levels for me are classes, the beginner that show that you are interested, that you're serious, that you're willing to invest in yourself, you're willing to take a class. And then we have our consults. I don't recommend a consult till after you've taken some classes, because if you come to a consult and ask basic questions that were in the class, it kind of wastes your time because you got to pay for my time. So it makes sense for you to say, hey, let me spend a little $50 on my own education, right, and get what I can get. Then I can go there with some more detailed, serious questions, and I can take best use of my time and his time as well. And then we do have a crypto club. So if you don't want to be out in these streets by yourself, right, because it's cold and lonely when you're by yourself, you want to get with other folks, then you can join our crypto club. Our crypto-wise outperforming a TD Bank account by over 30. That's right. That Sam said, man, listen, my crypto account is 30% greater than what's going on with his bank. What's going on, Mr. Williams? Will Saturday's class be accessible to BBC members? Yeah, absolutely. So if you're talking about an NFT class for our BBC members, there's a post in our BBC group where you get a discount on the class. So just make sure you check us out there, and then you'll get your access code so you can get your discount for the class. Okay, so yes, it will be available to members as well. All right, any other questions? Anything you got for me? Right. Anthony Sims said, glad I started buying Bitcoin years ago. Right, play when it's clear. It's very clear at this point. We're still early. Robinhood it's a good app. I don't recommend Robinhood, Latrice, because you don't own your keys. If you just want to do some trading on Robinhood, that's fine, but you won't be able to stick and move, what I call it. You won't be able to move around and do some other cool stuff with your crypto. So I don't recommend Robinhood as a good app to acquire Bitcoin or crypto because you don't own it. At least with like a cash app, you can move it around. All right. Over time, you'll get more wallets. Over time, you'll have a greater portfolio, and you want to be able to move your stuff around. So Robinhood may be coming out with that feature, but they ain't got it. They ain't came out with it yet. So until they do, I would not recommend Robinhood. You'll find a lady be like, damn, I'm stuck. Now I got to sell what I own in order to get my capital back and then go move it somewhere else. You don't want to do that. You just want to be able to, hopefully, if you're building a wealth, you're going to be holding stuff for a little while longer than just buying and selling. Okay. Anyway, guys, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode. Latrice, reach out to us, inbox us. We make sure we answer any questions, get you going. Girl, this is Black Woman Wednesday. I want to shout out all the Black women that's out here today. Everybody putting comments on hashtag BWW. Want to let all my sisters know that I am my sister's keeper. I appreciate you, love you, adore you. I mean, where will we be without the Black woman? So I'm going to make sure we uplift you today. We do have a Black woman that will be joining us here tonight on our broadcast, Life Changing Wealth. She's a sister that got her millions through real estate. So she'll be sharing with us her journey and things like that. So hopefully you join, get inspired. And if real estate is something that you're interested in, hey, you'll have a sister that you can follow. She's called the female house hustler. Is joining us here tonight at 8 p.m. That'll be on our Twitter. Can you short cryptocurrency like you can do stocks in the stock market? Yes, you can on particular platforms. That'll be something like an FTT. You can't do it on Coinbase. You have to move somewhere else where they actually do. And then they also just got approved futures. Bitcoin futures got approved. So yeah, there are some trading platforms where you can short cryptocurrency as well. All right. Well, guys, I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified global financial educator. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. Thank God. That's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.